My name is Alex Avila.
I'm Marissa Nuttall.
Hi, I'm Tom DiLiberto.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Valenti.
I'm Dr. Kayla Bisong.
Hello, my name is Hendrik Samois.
My name is Nicole Harris.
My name is Kenneth Rayner.
My name is Ana Vaz. I was a fish biologist. Because this was not just a job, was a mission. I had, and many of my colleagues fired and still at work, a calling to do public service, to work for the common good. For us, this was making sure our communities had access to health fisheries, that they could continue their family business, their traditions, they could take their kids to the beach, to the pier.
My job as the marine scientist at Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary was to help out in a bunch of different projects that were important to the sanctuary. One of them was doing oceanographic monitoring. Beautiful things that we have in this country, like nature and mountains and our natural resources, are what I think makes America great. So if I get hired back, I would love to be part of that team that is working hard to protect those natural resources.
People know NOAA for fisheries and resource and habitat protection, but something that people don't tend to think about is oil spill response. Being a site that's located in the Gulf of Mexico, we're heavily involved in spill response and planning for those sorts of activities to protect those resources. And NOAA contributes massively to oil spill response planning and forecasting as well.
I was kind of seen as the climate Swiss Army knife at NOAA. I was involved in pretty much every aspect of how NOAA communicates its work on climate to the world and to the public.
Friendly NOAA scientist Tom, that's me.
I hope that my job is restored so that I can go back to doing what I always wanted to do and what NOAA does, which is helping the American people to make sure that people are safe, to make sure that people can make the best decisions for their family and their communities, because we know the climate's changing and we know climate extremes are getting worse. So I want to get my job back so we can continue on NOAA's incredibly important mission on protecting people.
You've heard of a lot of hurricanes that have hit South Louisiana, and a lot more hurricanes have hit that you probably haven't heard of. And every time that happens, it's washing away vital barrier islands, it's drowning marshes. As a budget analyst on a coastal wetland restoration program, I made sure that millions of dollars of taxpayer money were being spent responsibly to restore Louisiana's coastline. And when we do this coastal restoration, that prevents more expensive damage from the hurricanes that come every summer off the Gulf.
I'm a former physical scientist from the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Honolulu, Hawaii. We are the tsunami product for the military. They are one of the first people that we call when a tsunami event has been generated. Even though I'm not there, there are still 2 different centers working to make sure people are safe from tsunamis, but there is one less. If I get to go back to the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, I would be thrilled to be able to help protect the public as I was doing before.
Every day, every person in America absolutely 100% depends on NOAA does. They just don't realize it. There's really good technological developments. There's really good breakthroughs about our understanding of the planet that really actually help propel our economy too.
It's just been a real pleasure to share my love for the ocean with the people around the Olympic Peninsula so they can create their own connection to it and then become that next generation of those ocean stewards, those ocean managers, those ocean educators, and those ocean researchers.
I remember the first day where we had to take our oath of office. Seeing the NOAA logo, seeing the NOAA research vessels, that sense of pride of protecting our Constitution and serving the American people. I want my job restored so that I can continue to protect our coastal communities. But I also want NOAA restored to the incredible, unbiased, peer-reviewed, science-based institution that I became enamored with as a teenager. One that isn't driven to harvest for profit, but one that is geared to protecting lives and this planet.